Good morning, Cupcakes. It is a beautiful morning here in Mineral Town. I hope your day is going wonderfully. And to start off the day, it looks like Kai's got something he wants to say. Summer's already over, huh? I'll be closing down the cafe and heading to another town when it ends, so I figured I'd say goodbye. Well, I mean, it already ended. So, yeah. Hope to see you again next year. Later. See you next year. Kai's like me, one goodbye is not enough. Got the Let's Impress Zach trophy. You earned this trophy for shipping at least one of every type of crop. Congrats. So, we got the pumpkins done, and so now we can say that we shipped every single type of crop at least once. Oops. What am I doing? I need to throw the ball, not give it the ball to Einstein. Thank you. Come on. Thanks. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna need to clean up the field. Just make sure that we've got every single spot plantable. I did make a diagram of what we're going to be wanting to plant everywhere, and it's as efficient as I think I could get without putting way too much effort into it. There are some places where I'm sure the efficiency could be improved and whatnot. We are going to be growing sunsweet flowers this year, though, just because, well, we need to ship them for the shipped items list. And yeah, other than that, this episode we're also going to have the concert, which you might be familiar with, and we really didn't need to pull out any fodder. But I think we're just going to be doing 3 days because, oh boy, this planting job is going to be a big one. And so, yeah, we wanna try and we don't want to be trying to do like a 3-hour recording and a half-an-hour episode. And so, just gonna be covering the 3 days, and I'll show you how we're going to be planting the field. Because there are specific particulars. We're not going to be doing what we did last year, where we try and grow the exact amounts of each. And specifically, we want to grow more adzuki beans than other crops, because a lot of people that we need to make friends with, they really like adzuki beans. So that'll be very nice to have plenty of those. So the first thing we're going to want to do, really, is we're going to want to head over to the store and we're going to want to pick up a whole bunch of seeds. Now, something I've been kind of mentioning, sort of, a little bit, not really, is the fact that, well, we've got 487,000 G, almost 488,000 G, kicking around in our backpack. And ideally, you want to actually invest that and kind of reinvest it and, find ways of spending that can get you some sort of return on your investment. Except the problem is that there really isn't anything. There is actually nothing that we can spend that on that would make us greater profit in the future. So it's just sitting there. And the thing about, just money sitting there is that it doesn't matter in which form the money takes, if it's just straight cash or if it's seeds just sitting in our toolbox. Either way, that's money that's not really doing anything. But it doesn't really matter if it's not doing anything in our pockets or if it's not doing anything in our toolbox. Either way, it's not doing anything. And so we can just go ahead and we can buy and have 100 seeds of all of these just kicking around, because there's really no difference to having these seeds in our toolbox versus having the money just sitting in our wallet. And this way, we don't have to worry about running out of seeds ever again. As long as we keep them topped up. Or the number of adzuki bean seeds that we're going to want to plant is 14. We're going to do 7 by 2. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. And then next to those are the green pepper seeds. We should be getting plenty of harvests of green pepper seeds, so we don't Look, just don't worry about it, okay? It's fine. It's fine. We've got, like I said, we've got 100, so that's fine. Don't say anything. It never happened. Anyway, yeah, I put the green pepper seeds down at the bottom, which actually, now that I think about it, I probably should. I should have put, because we're planting as many green pepper seeds as we are planting the blue magic flowers, but we do kind of want the blue magic flowers more than we want the green pepper seeds. So it wouldn't have been a bad idea to do that. Well, it's not that we don't want the green pepper seeds, it's just that we'll be getting so many of them that it doesn't matter if they go without being watered fairly often. So 2 chili peppers, 2 yams, or 4 yam, what am I saying? 2 chili peppers? No, 6 chili peppers, 6 by 2 chili peppers, and then 4 by 2 yams. Yams is another one where we're going to get quite a lot of them, but not nearly as much as the green peppers, which of course is why we're only growing 6 of the green peppers. Well, I mean, I say 6, but, you know, it's 6 times 9, so 54 green peppers, actually. And so, our watering harvest sprites are getting to work. And we're gonna need to make some curry udon before long, but that's fine. Oh my gosh. Alright, Donkey, let's go visit Gotts before he closes down and see if he would like an egg. And if he would, then we can go ahead and get one wrapped tomorrow and give it to him for his birthday tomorrow. Did I mention that it's Gotts' birthday tomorrow? Because it is. Well, ain't you the thoughtful one? Thanks, appreciate it. Yep. And we can go ahead and, while we're here, and give an orange to Brandon. Thank you, Ray. I'm surprised you're aware of my preferences. Anyway, and I guess while we're out and about, we might as well give the Harvest Goddess this baked apple. Alright, baked apple for the Harvest Goddess. Oh, well, it isn't Ray. How lovely of you to come see me again. I always appreciate an offering. Honestly, I could take or leave this, but since you've offered it, thank you and bye-bye. Who's mid donkey? We got places to be. Stuff to do. Alright, so now that we've got the adzuki beans and the green peppers, the chili peppers, and the yams done, we're moving on to carrots and eggplants. And that's going to be in the same pattern as the chili peppers and the yams. The carrots are going to be where the chili peppers would be, and the eggplants where the yams would be, but just 2 rows down. Alright, so there's the carrots done. Or not the carrots done, but the eggplant's done, carrots almost done. And then the last 2 rows, we're actually going to have 3 different stuff. And there's going to be spinach in a 6 by 2 pattern. 3. Please, animals, please. 4, 5, and then 6. And then we're going to have 3 magic blue, magic red flowers, and then just 1 by 2 of the sunsweet flowers, because the only reason we're growing them is for the shipped items list. And so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Those there. What am I doing? We don't want carrots, we want spinach. And of course we're going to have to water most of this ourselves. And we didn't get the other harvest sprite. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh, I keep messing up with that. And I think we had just gotten back on track. As I've said before, the harvest sprites kind of water in a very bizarre pattern. And so you'll get all these little holes, which is why it's much better to try and water in the morning if you can. To try and cover, you know, like, for example, if you know that your harvest sprites can water, I don't know, 500 squares all told, and you've got 700 squares that are planted, then it's a good idea to try and water 200 squares on your own. and do that in the morning rather than in the evening, because when you try and do it in the evening, this is the result. You gotta kinda... It's all patchy and all that kind of stuff. Good morning, Ray. We plan to hold our annual concert in the church tomorrow at 6 p.m. I came today because I'd like you to participate as a performer. Will you join us? Of course. You will? Wonderful. I prayed you would. I'm thinking of having you play the ocarina. I'll give the instrument to you tomorrow. Please don't be late tomorrow. Come to the church at 6 p.m. But of course. Except it does let you be late. It lets you be 6 hours late, I think. They say, oh yeah, come be here at this time, and it's like, yeah, and you can be up to like 6 hours late every time. It's like, I mean, you tell me to don't be late, but that means that should be the latest that I can go, that I can get there, and whatnot. But no, that's not the case. So in addition to all of the stuff that I mentioned before, I had forgotten, but today is the last of the Anna's dessert classes. So we want to head over there and get the last recipe we can from her. Alright, curry bread for the harvest goddess. Oh, well, if it isn't Ray, how lovely of you to come see me again. I always appreciate an offering. Honestly, I could take or leave this, but since you've offered it, thank you and bye-bye. All I'm trying to do is show you every single recipe I can. Alright? It's not like I'm trying to impress you with them. I just want you to have a variety of dishes from which to choose from the next time you decide to eat. Which is probably going to be like next century or something, but whatever. Oh my, Ray. Welcome. Hello, Ray. Well, now that all my students are here, let us begin the lesson. Yes, Mrs. Anna, please start. Now pay attention, class. Well then, for our last lesson, I'll teach you how to make ice cream, a cold treat perfect for summertime. You'll need milk, an egg, and seasoning, plus a pot and a whisk. Children absolutely adore ice cream. Me too, if I'm honest. And with that, class is dismissed. Thank you very much, Mrs. Anna. Oh no, you're very welcome. I had a lot of fun teaching you. And there it is. Yes, and it isn't just children that like ice cream. I enjoy it too. Especially mint ice cream. It's very good. What a nice gesture. I like this. Goodness, the concert's tomorrow. I hope I'll be able to play well enough. You'll do fine. I promise you. You got me a birthday present. I don't know what to say. Thanks. Some years ago, an old coot by the name of Chew used to live with me. Loved to collect and study bugs and bees and stuff. Something about Mineral Town's insects really fascinated him. Saw him take off chasing a butterfly one day, and poof, gone. He ain't come back yet. How far did he follow that thing? That's a little worrisome. You know, like that. Oh my goodness. So yeah, there are references to characters that were in Back to Nature, but not Friends of Mineral Town. And I think there's one or two references to a character or two that was in Harvest Moon 64, but didn't make the cut for Back to Nature. I don't know if I mentioned this last year, but I was actually in a church concert when I was a kid. It was a Christmas one. Christmas pageant thing. And well, obviously you need the three kings for that, right? Because that was what it was about, is the three kings visit. And I was the king that gave gold. So, born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I give to crown him again. King forever, ceasing never, over us soul to reign. Play with Einstein on the beach. Tempura for the harvest goddess, right? Oh, well, isn't Ray? How lovely of you to come see me again. I always appreciate an offering. Honestly, I could take or leave this, but since you've offered it, thank you and bye-bye. Okay, so we're gonna hire Cherry to water crops for 7 days, and then the next time it's time for Cherry to be done, we'll have him go ahead and harvest crops again. And that way, more of the crops should be watered. Basically, is just kind of the thing. It's not going to be a whole lot. Like I said before, Cherry is not great at watering. See, hold on. Let's check the harvest sprites. The nature sprites, sorry. Pumpkin would probably have been the best one for us to go with in terms of like an off-classing waterer. But as you can see, Cherry, not the best waterer, not very good at it at all, but it's fine. Like, we don't need to have all of the crops watered every single day. Just so long as a good chunk of them get watered, most days, we'll be fine. I've been waiting for you. Everyone's inside. Now let's go in. This is great. Music is perfect for relaxing. Everyone helps put this concert together. It's more fun than having professionals come. I'll be playing the organ today, though I'm not very experienced. I only took a few lessons when I was younger. You did wonderfully last year, and you'll do wonderfully again this year, I promise you. La la la, la la la. Yeah, alright, I'm ready to sing. Ugh, I'm so nervous. I wonder if I'll be able to play without making any mistakes. Even if I mess up, I'm sure Ellie will back me up. I'll just wing it. Karen's gonna sing. She's so cool. I want to sing in the concert when I grow up. Yeah, why is that? Could there possibly be a reason? Is there someone that thinks that singing is cool? Anyway. I was going to have you play the ocarina, correct? I'm looking forward to it. Shall we begin? Now then, ladies and gentlemen, please wait a moment while they take their places. I really enjoyed that. I should come again next year. And we shall. Alright, well, as I said, we were only going to do 3 episodes today because otherwise this was going to be a very, very long recording and a pretty long episode too. But before we go, I'd like to remind you to check the links in the description. And yeah, I think that'll be everything. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your day is a good one, and I will see you later. Bye.